Hello everyone, my name is Aussie Hornet. Hello everyone, my name is Aussie Hornet, and welcome back to some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. So we are continuing where we left off. We are going to be playing the second episode of the second game. 2-2. Let's go. Phew, that was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. Bet you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. Alright, back in court. Court will now reconvene. Now the first order of... Ow! I don't want to hear it, man. Old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who will witness the channeling. Alright, Lotta. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Yowza! Name and occupation. I declare one tarnation. Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. Thank you! I was saying that in the last episode. Why is she assaulting witnesses? She should be in jail for that. That's fine. That's fine? That ain't fine, that's a whip. Yeah! Judge just allows it. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't gotten to say my name and job yet. Name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. Oh no, let's all be one big happy family, okay? Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then bang, we heard a gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Ranking course. Excuse me? Ranking course. It's short for you reckon? Of course it did. Ow! Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show you a picture to the court. A moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. Here's the picture. Oh shit. This looks like it. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Okay, we got a lot of starter. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I'll declare all doubt about Maya for this cross-examination. Just watch me.
Hold it!
Was it really only those two that went in?
Objection!
Oh, fuck off. What were you babbling about? You were there too, were you not? Ugh. Why don't you enter that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room. But hold on, we can't have the defense testify against his own client. Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. We went outside the door and then bang, we heard this gunshot.
Hold it!
Was it really a gunshot?
Objection!
Oh. Are you insane? You must have heard that as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix, right? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we here listening to the defense testify? And, well, the gun's just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know, and I'll tell you that was a gunshot I heard. Now, this is where the story heats up. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, we rushed into the room.
Hold it!
I'm gonna guess Francisca's gonna object to that. So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix, right? Why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Von Kama, I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And what did you see once you broke in? Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around.
Hold it!
Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lana seems awfully confident in her testimony. Lana, please, think back to the day once more. But why'd you get in there? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? I was murdered. Lana, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? When you saw the murder at the time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct? Well, you see... Ooh. Order, Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, so sorry. Good, that shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. What? Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered? One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. Looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly. Rats! I'm trapped like one. Again. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
Hold it!
Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am, but that old witch chased us out of the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey? But there was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Is there really no one else in there? What about... What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Right given! Wonder. Right given, you know. You reckon? That's a given. Good. Took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. Mayor, if I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? You got a problem? Rick, given, I mean, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as Rick can give into— Ow! Now then, Mr. Phoenix, Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you? Just I thought, there's nothing wrong with the testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only two people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. First of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I gonna do if I just let this go? What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not mine in that photo? think I could prove it. I mean, Maya's costume is covered in blood. The knife is covered her fingerprints. The pistol has her fingerprints. The autopsy report confirms all this. Oh, man. I don't think I can present anything. Well, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not my affair. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is this it? Is this all I can do? I think it's quite obvious to this court that a verdict is not guilty is not possible. I told you. Totally 100% impossible. Ms. Montgomery, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, the further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Mia? I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? Pearls! Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time, about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? To Dr. Gray! I was murdered. What? What? At a time like this? I thought this is perfect for snapping up shots. She took a second photo! There's one final piece to this puzzle. Mia? Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period.
Hold it!
Please wait, Your Honor! The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated— Oh! It's fine, I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect, absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? I have some place I must go after this. You know, I have to go somewhere. I have to go to McDonald's. Oh, alright, I'll allow it. Miss Hunt, hurry and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Alright. Come on, Lola. When we break into that room, all I could focus on was mine. I was, kinda scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at mine and take a shot. Nothing so different from before. Some parts of the testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Circle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Right, so she had another photo taken, but how am I gonna prove that? So, what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. Or a different person? She may have seemed like a different person. However, she was still my affair. We have already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else? I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it.
Hold it!
And perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray at all. Well, I reckon that's possible.
Objection!
Yes. If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix, right? Well, what if it was that of my Fae after the channeling, or maybe... OW! Foolishness fool, spouting foolishness just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that my Fae is, in fact, dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya. Are you all done here? Can I continue? I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff.
Hold it!
And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer? That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This guy's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Ah! Mr. Phoenix, right? Would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Oh, work, Mr. Wright. Nice tag teamed in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1. I still managed to point my camera at my take of shot.
Hold it!
2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. He took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where's the other picture you have been withholding? No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. And why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. Of course she did. What? Von Karma! Miss Von Karma! You're hiding critical evidence! Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. Your Honor, the defense asked the prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? I'm so angry I lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important, and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. But how can you think the pictures were more or less the same, so I thought it was the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Alright, here we are. Okay, there's blood in it. What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not my affair! Damn! What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? Your Honor, as you can plainly see, that person in the picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just a face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn, then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order. Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not my affair. Mia, we did it. You're too soft. You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling? I think you had better continue to learn, Mr. Phoenix, right? Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. What? It was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? What? Isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. Oh, fuck! She knows about it, I forgot! It's unbelievable that she can... Yet, it isn't the truth. When Maya Fey is in the state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Oh, no. Miss Von Kama, a word if I may. Mia? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But they never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't even have a single witty line. It looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Anyway, I have to prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? Wait, let's take a look at the costume once more. There's a bullet hole there. But there's no bullet hole in this suit. Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see. This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction? So, you think you spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange in this picture for the court? Gladly.
Take that!
Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it. Exactly. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. I got her now. Miss Von Kama, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. This should do some major damage to our argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Kama's face. She got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? What incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed a bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. That's why she didn't submit it. That's why she hid it. I see. She's lying for her teeth, I know it. A woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. You can't prove that. Franziska Von Kama's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need to not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that the detective gets what's coming. Oh boy. I'm sure that will be Gravik gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Oh, gumshoe. In any case, there's a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by this strange twist of evidence. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor, there's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. I'm pretty sure the only logical conclusion is that the shooter is someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Order. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Oh! Ah! Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness. Ah! What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you. You're the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know. If you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... Ah! I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see? Now let me this, Mr. Phoenix, right? Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Oh, the person in this picture is not the defendant. That this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix, right? Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix, right? I can't believe that even me is calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? Or do you think you have enough in to turn things around even now? To turn things around? That's right. You would always turn things around and change your perspective, Phoenix. So, where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true... Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Well, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming of foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fay was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fay. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than the detective's salary. Very well, let's see some evidence. Prove that the murder until the time of arrest the defendant had left the room. The key!
Take that!
Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. Did the defendant herself lock the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you said? Wait, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yes. It looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? My Fay locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Ah! Well, ain't that a kick? I'll be damned. So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. Pearl! I forgot. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. This means that my Fay must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! Let's go. Seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma. How can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis?
Yes, I felt like I had no choice.
Great going, Pearly! I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know?
Yeah. It's not like anyone else in there could have done that.
Nick. I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room.
Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance.
Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, you really think you can take Pearly back home for me?
Sure. Alright, pals. You ready to go buy some tickets?
Yeah, a ticket?
Poor thing. So sheltered.
Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick.
You're welcome. I had to come in and look into a few things here today anyway.
I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man...
She definitely didn't.
Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person.
Yes, Pearls.
Oh, I see.
I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. So, what did you think of seeing your first trial?
I was really surprised. I've never seen so many people before.
Oh.
And Mystic Maya looks so small and helpless.
Well, it's already naturally short, so...
And that snubby woman with the roughly clothes?
Roughly? Oh, she means Franziska.
She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I'm going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow.
I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world.
Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya?
Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win.
That's terrible. But she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right?
Nope, she is not. She has a Von Karma. She is terrible. There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Well, he might have become a good guy, eventually.
He? Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgeworth?
That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore.
Huh?
He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it.
Oh, that's too bad.
By the way...
Yes? What is it?
You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you?
Why are you asking me?
No, I was just thinking earlier.
I didn't see anything.
She didn't see anything? Huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls and what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just when did she pick this up? I just realized that I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened?
What I was doing? I wasn't doing anything.
She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone else. I promise. I knew it. Ah! I guess you can see through my lie, huh? Yeah, clearly. I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? Looks like she's talking to a picture. Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... Who's there? Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright. What was that, Morgan? Just curious, but that picture you were just looking at? Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Huh? Oh, yes, thank you. I'm terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement, as I had to watch over the trainees training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture. Not because the master can't be here with us, you understand? And that is why our Lily Branch family members, such as myself, must do this. Have you remembered anything about the murder? No, I told you everything I know already. Were you in this room the whole time Lotta and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterwards. You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I'd like to say more did, however. That is all that occurred. I was really hoping for some new info. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Could it possibly be more patronizing? So the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day after the murder, of course. However, and I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training? Mr. Wright! Yes? She got real scary real fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl, isn't that going a bit too far? Next question, please. Oh man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. So the master is, Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty. She is a brilliant medium. And where is she now? Yeah, not sure. Not sure? About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit. And after that, she simply disappeared. I don't believe she will return to this village. In any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Erased? A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Karain village. And Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. How about this key, Pearls? You found her on the day of the murder, right? Yes. Now, where you found this key is very important. So please tell me, Pearls, where did you find this? I found it in the incinerator. The incinerator? Is she talking about the one in the garden? The door in it was a little open, so I took a peek. When was that? It was after the channeling, when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick? Yes? Are you going to tell my mother? Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did? Yes, if she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking. Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from my then, alright? Incinerator, huh? Looks like a good place to search next. Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Looks like they noticed me. And are now running at the top speed towards me. Oh, hey! Like, oh, she's pantsing. You're that dentist guy. Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again. Ooh, like, real suave. So, it's like, my turn? It's nice to see you too. So, what's up? You're all out of breath. Like, huh? Oh, like, you mean... Like, I'm just totally happy and, like, totally excited to be here. Excited? Like, I mean, there are so many things to, like, see. It's, like, the real deal here. Oh, really? For example, like, that urn over there, do you, like, know about it? All I see is an old cracked piece of pottery. That's right. Belle said she found this key inside the incinerator. Guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it. A tiny bit, but still. So someone tried to burn this? And this key was also found in there. I get the feeling the incinerator played a crucial part in this matter. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn? Like, yeah, it's like this village's treasure. Huh? Didn't know that. And like, it's sealed inside that urn. What are you talking about? Like, you know, Ami Faye's spirit? Ami Faye? Who's that? Like, geez, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows the lady that found the Karain channeling technique was Mystic Ami. You don't have to get upset with me. So, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Faye family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic? Romantic, huh? That urn is really as important as it says. It could be a vital clue. Eni, I want to ask you about the murder. Murder? Dr. Gray's, remember? As if there's another one. Oh, that one. Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything because I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all? Like, come on. What a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing. Oh, yeah? You only introduced Dr. Gray to Karain Village. No relation? Sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister, who died in that accident, was a nurse at his clinic. Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to do, like, with the murder? I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. Cyclox? Like, what is it? Looks like I'm going to need something to pry your mouth open on this one. Hey, Nick, I've been waiting. She looks so helpless. So, how was it? What did you find out? Well, I found a few things. Is it so bad that you can't even look at me in the eye? I just need a little more time. It's all come together by tomorrow, I promise. I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble. So how was it? Today's trial, I mean. You're fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie. Don't be silly. We should make it into a game, not a Hollywood movie. We have to concentrate on the trial. We're going to win this mile. Thanks a lot, really. Hey, Nick. The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it? Of course not. You're completely innocent. If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but...
There wasn't anyone else in that room with the two of us, right? Well, did you check behind the folding screen? I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there. That's exactly what Laura said too. Nick? Yeah? Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? Because of something Mia told me. My sis? What did she tell you? She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you. Now that you mention it. Wait, then I really am? You're not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged. Drugged? I think this was planned from the very beginning. And you were set up to take the blame for the killing Dr. Gray. That's... I want to ask you something about Pearls. Pearly? What about her? No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder. Huh? Wait, Nick, you don't think she did it, do you? No, nothing like that. You never do anything like that, you hear me? Never. She's a great kid and really cute. And really great. And cute. I didn't really think she was the murderer. But she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right? Yeah. The two of us, we were playing with her ball. A ball? Huh? Sounds like a dead end to me. So, about this ball. It's nothing really special. Just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Ellie really loves to play with that ball. She loves to play with that ball, huh? When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box. The clothing box? Yeah. Probably always hiding in there. You know, the side room? There's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. A clothing box in the side room, huh? Oh, hey, Lotta. Ah! Hey, wait, please, Lotta! She ran off into the manor. Lotta! Ah! Hey! I'm telling you, quit following me, you hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash. You'll lay eyes on me and they'll turn to dust. Pretty sure I saw Lotta run into this direction. But it doesn't look like she's here. Oh. It's Pearl's ball. I said that it's always kept in the clothing box. So then, what is it doing on the floor? It's the clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. I wonder what's inside. Ah! What? What were you doing in there? What were you thinking? I'm a bad person, just another piece of human trash I need a hole in crawl into. So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box. And it's about 8 inches off the ground. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. Then, could this... Oh, Mr. Nick, that person ran by here just now. What person? You know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair. Ah, she means Lotta. She said don't look at me with them eyes, but I'm not that scary, am I? I don't think that's quite what she meant. Oh, that's right. You also wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother finding me. Oh, well, thanks. You're welcome. Mia! Phoenix, it's good to see you. I was really worried, so I thought I'd see how you were doing. You might get caught in film again. There are certain risks you have to take in life, or in my case, death. Anyway, how are you doing? Have you found anything useful? Only a little. I think I'm slowly beginning to understand everything piece by piece. Everything will resolve itself by tomorrow somehow. There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow. You mean like, how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray? Yes.
Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in front of the room after the channeling started. Which means that the murderer must have gone into that room before the channeling. That's what I think, in any case. But Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there. That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements, we're stuck like a beached whale. I never thought I'd see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling? This case is all about spirit channeling. And I feel like I don't understand a thing about it. Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it? Yeah, I guess you're right. The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor, Mystic Army Fae, acquired. I've heard that name before. The Fae family was originally a family for its service to the gods. When Mystic Army was born, she was given a scent fate for her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas in Buddhism, Amitabha. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the Korean sacred urn. It usually sits in a winding way and has her name written on it. Yeah. Oh, come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale. Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too? Well, it's about time I left. But Mia! I'll be in big trouble if the god sees me here. Phoenix. Yes, Chief? There's still a lot of death left in this case. Once you think you've gathered all the evidence, then come back. Yes, Chief. So there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see are a bunch of cracks. But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks. What has something written on it? I am? Huh, weird.
Take that!
You have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? But what if I can't just tell you what happened? Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound? What? You can do that? Now tell me if I guess something wrong, aren't you? Yes. Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? I'll say she was at the Winding Way.
Take that!
Winding Way. You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the Winding Way? Wow, you got it. So, do you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry, not yet. And our man. Alright, what next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there. Do you really know that much? Well, I am a lawyer, you know. Now, what was Pearl doing in the Winding Way?
Take that!
You were playing with this ball, right? That's right. How did you know? Yeah, I was playing with my ball. Huh? And then... something happened, huh? Something really bad. What do you mean, something? Nothing happened. This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened.
Take that!
This urn. It's a village treasure, right? And the spirit that founded the Korean technique is sealed in here, isn't it? Yes. What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there. Please don't tease me. Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet. It's a really old urn, isn't it? I guess. It's so old, so it's not that weird to have a few cracks. Her voice is shaking. How can you tell that urn has been broken? think it...
Take that!
Who started the Korean channeling technique? Huh? Oh, it was Mystic Ami. That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know? How do I spell her name? I don't know. It's spelled A-M-I. I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn and made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. Right when Mystic Maya started channeling on that day, I was playing in the winding way with my ball. And that's when you broke the urn? Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Ami's spirit fly away. Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay? I'm a bad child. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so... You thought you could put them back together and no one would notice? Yes. I found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed the urn there. The hallway? You mean winding way? Yes. The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by. I see. So, about how long did it take you? It must have been a nasty repair job. Yes, I might be strong at spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor. So that's around when Wada and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder. When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick? What is it, pals? I'm going to get banished, aren't I? I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Ami's happy to be free from that cramped urn. Yeah, I hope so. I'm done, and a happy resolution. Whew. Whew. I think I found out everything I can. But I can't see how it all adds up. And is any money being here just a coincidence? Hey, mister. How does that spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happen to be that nurse? And that nurse turns out to be Enie's sister. It's too convenient. Hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you. Wish I knew a little more about Enie, about where am I going to find info like that. Oh, I get it. Can't be bothered to look over at trash like me. Is that it, Mr. High and Mighty? Ah! What? Oh, so you finally noticed. I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word. Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing this large lump of one around like this. Thanks. But you know, you're just wasting your time. Let me find my own. But what are you going on about? And as for following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing? Well, you see, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are you? You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. Look, I'm really dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me. You hurt Maya really badly, Lotta. I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me. You know what? She does look like she's sorry. Well, I guess I can. You did help Maya out too, after all. For real? Yeah, for real. Ah, thank goodness. I'm still, what? No, nothing at all. Just talking to myself, you know? Gibberish. Now then, Loud of Heart, at your service. I'll share with you all the dirt I've dug up. But thanks. Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give y'all all this info for free. But I'm not taking money. Now I know this one's an alien clone. Maya's not the real veteran then. Who do you think it is, Lotta? Well, hey, ain't it obvious? It's that a cult freak. You mean Enie Mighty? Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right? That Granny, you and me, we were all together that whole time. Solar suspects Edie. Which means she might have already found some info about a mysterious Edie. That's Edie Manny, right? Yeah. I was wondering if you know anything about this girl. You know, actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world. Yeah, I had heard as much. I'd also heard that Edie was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Karain Village. You don't say. That one's a sneaky gal, if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you more about her? Please do. Speaking of Edie, do you have any other information about her? Sure. Well, what is it? It'll cost you. It'll cost you a lot. Oh, silly man, here I for free meant no money necessary. That girl was hospitalized about half a year ago. Hospitalized? But why? Well, heck, you can go find out on your own. Huh? Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something? Maybe? What's that supposed to mean? Well, see, actually, it was going to be annoying, I reckon, so I didn't actually go there. Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils, right? Spoiled gumbo sounds ill. I mean, look, don't blame this on me. Oh, never mind. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Better go check out this body clinic. So, this is where Edie was hospitalized. Yes. Oh God. Are you a visitor patient? Yes. Are you a doctor here? Yes, I am Director Hutty. I didn't think I'd be speaking with the director himself. Yes. So, what can I help you with? I'd like to ask you a few questions about Miss Edie Miney. Miss Miney? Miss Edie Miney? Her. It's too bad. I'll tell you something. That girl left here a long time ago. Here you are, sir. You know, you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you. Ah, Sweetums, calm down. Don't be so harsh to an old man like me. Don't you dare say over that Sweetums thing with me. Don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital. Oh, I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful towards their boss. Come now, be a good boy and give me the director's white lab coat. Okay, I got it. Yes, yes, me. Who in the world are you? I'm Director Honey. Yeah, I don't believe that. Nice one off somewhere. Humanity. No person I can talk to is this guy. Ugh. Okay, I guess I have to talk to this creep. So, what exactly do you treat at this clinic? Yes, we treat all sorts of doctor-y clinical stuff. Yes. The doctor-y clinical stuff? Oh, I don't actually know or particularly care about the details. Yes, what is that they're looking for? Yes, there's a really big general hospital around the corner. Yes. When they came to accommodate everyone, they moved some of their patients here. You do surgeries here, right? Yes, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems. It seems? Yes, it seems that way. What do you know about Miss Edie Miney? No. That face. No. You need to back the fuck up. That girl, she was transferred to the General Hospital. From the General Hospital? To here? What kind of surgery did she need? Yes, well, she needed surgery. It was really bad. So what kind was it? Yes, well, no, you see, there was something, I can't tell you. So you say it with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director. See, just the things about how doctors are allowed to talk about patient stuff. It's on all those TV shows too, right?
seen them, right? Yes. I'm gonna get him to unzip those broken zippers teeth is at this rate. There's gotta be something I can show to this old coot. What's this? I'm a lawyer, right now. I'm investigating a murder. Yes. What is with your angry face? Violence isn't the answer. Yes. The trial is tomorrow, and I would really like some information from you. Is that right? Well, you know, I think I can let you in on a little secret. What's that? Yes, actually, I'm not the real director. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that. What do you mean? Do I have to explain this to him? Oh, hold on, I'll give you something. Real information, okay? I'm actually in this clinic. See, I'm like this place's walking dictionpedia. You mean walking encyclopedia? Yeah, that. And my speciality is in young, silky smooth. I don't think I want to read the rest of that. There's nothing I don't know about them, but I get embarrassed talking about it. Yeah, how about you keep that kind of information to yourself? Anyway, you wanted to know about Miss Eeny Mighty, right? Okay, maybe I should talk to someone else, because you are creeping me the fuck out. Little Miss Eeny Mighty? That girl, I remember her especially well, really, especially very well. Please tell me what you know about Eeny Mighty. Yes, I'll get to that, trust me, I know. That girl, that's right, she was transferred here from the general hospital. This was, yes, a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases. What was she ill with? Ill? Nah. She was just injured, not ill. In my trained eye, I could see, I could see it was a huge wound at that. A huge injury? Her whole body was wrapped around and round in bandages, and her arm was in a cast. That sounds pretty severe, alright? Yes, it was an accident. That's scary, yes, cause, yes. Car? You mean it was a traffic accident? Yep, that's what gave her the terrible injuries. I swear it was in the papers. Yes, I looked it all up. I did. It was terrible. Yes. Dare I even ask what is wrong with this old guy? Just now, you mentioned something about a big operation. What are you talking about, Miss Eeny's operation? Yes, Miss Eeny's. That was one heck of an accident. Yes, her whole face was burned like bad toast. It was bad, very bad. Was it really that bad? It was a good thing that Miss Eeny had a picture of herself. That picture was how they put her face back together. Picture? The girl, she had just gotten her license. So she just happened to have a license photo of her. Yes. Oh. So see, I got her picture. As a way to remember her, yes, well, more like swiped. Breach of ethics? Oh, wait. What? A pretty girl like her? I bet she has lots of pictures of herself. Sure. The treasure, my treasure, precious. What happened to the actual license itself? Who knows? They didn't loan it to us. It probably got burned up along with the car. Yes. So you looked up information on Eeny's accident, correct? Yep, sure did. Yes, I read everything paper that covered at the time. What kind of accident was it, do you remember? Yes, hold on, I'll go get it for you, the article, I mean. You have it? Well, don't get me wrong, I thought something like this might come up, so... Obsessive to the max, but I bet I could learn about how to stay on a lead from this guy. Here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Eeny was in the passenger seat. The passenger seat, huh? And dozing, or so it says. A strongly jolt woke her up, and the next minute, a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Eeny fought with the door, finally got open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can all read all the details in this article. Yes. A new clue? We probably looked this over. It's been half a year since Miss Eeny had her surgery and got better. She was
discharged sometime in December last year. It's already been half a year, huh? Yes. How was I? Was a real help, wasn't I? Yes. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, well then I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell Miss Eni I said hi, okay? No, I will not. In fact, I'm just gonna... You know what I'm gonna do right now? I am going to call 911. Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic? Yeah, I found out a few things, I guess. What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Yeah, so earlier that old granny called the cops. Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police? She said she had something to tell them. Things aren't sure getting interesting. But honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got bloomers in her knot. Well, I guess you could put it that way. Well, I started out small, you know, stealing the master seat and controlling the village folk. Now you see what it's turned into. Murder, that's what. Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on. What? That stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it. Eh? Really? Now it's all news to everyone else in the world. Well, excuse me for not keeping up with the gossip while I'm busy saving people. You said something about stealing the master's seat? Yep. Right now the master is this medium named Misty Faye, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny. Morgan was supposed to become the master? You know where Eni is, Lotta? Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. Just hanging around that garden in the middle. Okay, thanks. You got something to ask her? Yeah. Got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me. I heard the master has to always been the eldest daughter. The eldest daughter? Turns out that old bat is Misty Faye's older sister. Oh. They say the older sister's usually the ones with more spiritual power. Come to think of it, I just said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Well, anyway, somehow Granny there lost to her younger sister Misty. I see. This made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sorts of things too, like she's the oldest and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful. Wow, I had no idea. So, what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Nice family would have been the Branch family, I reckon.
Take that!
Please tell me about the traffic accident. Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. Eni just asked whose accident. Which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind? You?
Take that!
I want to ask you about your own car accident. Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident?
Take that!
Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Eni holds interview about crash. She suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct? But, like, wait. What now? That's not me. Huh? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Eni is, like, pretty common. What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Mimi is in here, too. Like, totally, wow. What a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps. You think I'm gonna let you get away with that? So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized? Your driver's license?
Take that!
This is your proof. Like, what's that picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Huh? So? There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you. That creepy fake director? Now, are you ready to tell me about the accident? Like, wait a sec. Okay, so like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's like, totally not related to this murder. Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct? And that woman who died, do you suppose they mean... Do you suppose the woman who died in that accident could be... your sister?
Take that!
I believe it was your sister, Mimi Miney. Mimi? You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. Let's go. Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then, it happened. At the time, I grabbed for my purse and escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister? I, like, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that too, like pay my sister back. I wonder. This does give Eni a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. It seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible. Is she fucking admitting to it? What? I think you get the picture. I'm gonna serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. Looks like something's up. Just stop! Leave my mother alone. Ow! Hey, hold on, okay, pal. I'm not gonna hurt. Pal, dear, it's perfectly alright. I will be out for a short while with this young man. Please, let me go too. No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But... Aw, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look. Detective, do not upset me further. Sorry. Poor Gumshoe, being dragged off by the eel like that by Morgan. Ow. Murder. This has never happened before. Pearls? Mr. Nick. I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick. Say something, Phoenix. Anything. I'm terrible at this. Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya? She'll be alright. I think I've gotten enough evidence. Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either. I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side. The stare is really piercing. You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Mia! So how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow.
guilty or innocent. It's a heavy weight to bear. Memory serves. We had a few cyclocks of our own. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now. Sure, I welcome you to try. Mia. Yes? Mia? You know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean. There we go. Why? Do you think so? It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets. It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah, battle of wits against Mia.
Take that!
Phoenix? You think I'm hiding information about someone from you? Isn't that right? Yes. Alright then. Tell me who you think I'm protecting. Are you protecting Morgan?
Take that!
Morgan Fay, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia. Well done, but while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else. Which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt. Might be
Take that!
Might be that. The proof is this piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator near the winding way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. You mean it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder? Yes. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. Changed her clothes? But why? I don't know why. But there's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. What's that look mean? Your argument is too flimsy. Huh? You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume. But this blood! And do you know whose blood that is at that point in time? You don't, do you? Do you have any proof that this piece of cloth is from Maya's costume?
Take that!
I think this is the proof you're looking for. The key to the channeling chamber. Huh? At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key. And yet, somehow, it magically ended up in the incinerator in the Senate Garden. You're right. And this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was a part of Maya's costume. It would certainly seem that way. Someone changed her into a different set of clothes, and then burned the costume she was wearing in the incinerator. There's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. Exactly. You did very well, Phoenix. Thank you. As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me. But I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? How she did it? Huh? I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need? Eenie Miney. She's the answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt and Eenie Miney were in cahoots! Oh!
crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have to know a lot about Fey Manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. That's why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Eni Mung is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. A problem? With what? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Eni. Mia doesn't have a clue either. Then, there's only one possibility. Huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because... Mother, she is the one who wants the key to this. Mother? Who... Mine? Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Faye. Me and Maya's mother? Why would she bring her up now? Now then. Looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is wait tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief. We won't lose. Alright. Looks like we got everything. Well, anyways, guys, I'm gonna end it here. We'll be finishing this up next week, so stick around for that. But in the meantime, if you guys like this video, please sure to give this video a like and subscribe so you can see more videos like this in the future, as well as hit that notification bell so you will be notified when the next video will be out. Until then, take care and goodbye.